Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abington Green Wave Baseball, where today the Green Wave traveled to Bellingham, Massachusetts for what's known as the round of 16 after their round of 32 victory. The Green Wave taking on the Blackhawks of Bellingham High School here at Richardson Field. We're not actually on the Bellingham High School campus. We're about a mile away at another sports complex. And leading off the game is number 16, Ryan Tobin, the center fielder for the Green Wave. First pitch going to be a foul ball. Out there on the mound is Alex Hughes, wearing number 5. He's just a sophomore for the Blackhawks. Both the Green Wave and the Blackhawks used their number 1 pitcher in the previous game. The Blackhawks defeated Clinton, and their fireballer, Ryan Marano, is out in left field and is not eligible to pitch, nor is Aiden O'Donnell for the Green Wave. Low fastball makes it a 1-1 count. An absolutely stunning night. It's a 6 o'clock start here in Bellingham. A stunning night for baseball after it poured rain last night and this morning. But as you can see, the field is completely dry and in great shape. Short down the lines. We'll get to that in a sec. Another one low in the dirt, ball 2. It's 312 down the left field line and only 282 down the right field line. But as you'll see as we play on, there is a chain link fence in the outfield that's about somewhere around 25 to 30 feet high. So you really got to get a good moonshot to get it up and over the fence. And strike 2 to Tobin, who's been cranking the ball as of late. We are situated, as you can see, halfway down the first base line with the Green Wave dugout to our left. So if you hear any commotion, you know who it is. Probably get a few shots of the boys later. 2-2 count to the leadoff hitter. Strikes him out swinging to start off the game. That'll bring up Aiden O'Donnell. O'Donnell, number 24. Timeout. The base the base umpire is saying no artificial noise from the dugout, meaning you can't bang on the water bottles or bang on the dugout, but you can verbally cheer or chant or whatever you want. We haven't heard that rule interpretation through the season, but here it is in the playoffs. O'Donnell steps into the batter's box on the left side of the plate. Takes a curveball, strike 1. The sun is going to be right in the left fielder's eyes, in the shortstop and third baseman's eyes for any high balls in the sky. Low fastball, 1-1. Tobin, O'Donnell, Madden, and Merrick will be the batters in the first inning for the Green Wave. Slow curve or changeup, not sure. It's kind of hard to see some of the pitches here from the side. Ryan Nolan's the second baseman out there for the Blackhawks. That's the coach's son, Coach Andy Nolan. He's a sophomore. Ryan is. Ryan Mariano, as I said, the left fielder is a junior out there. Got a real strong arm. Curveball hit up the middle, going to be a single. Right over the base path where O'Donnell and the Green Wave have the first hit and first runner of the game. That brings up Steve Madden, the leading batter for the Green Wave, the shortstop. Going around the defense, they got Tyler Ladouceur, a sophomore in right field. The catcher is a freshman, John Sullivan. Troy Simpson is the third baseman. Robbie Seifert is the first baseman, and Eli Sylvia, shortstop, and Ross Priscilla is the sophomore center fielder. Ball outside, 1-0. Opening stanza here of MIAA playoffs, the round of 62. 1 out, 1 man on first base, that being O'Donnell. Madden awaits the pitch from Hughes. We call it strike. A little low and outside, at least to Steve's point of view. It'll be 1-1. Hughes working from the set with O'Donnell on first. Steps off. Not a big lead right now for Aiden, but he's got the pitcher thinking about it anyhow. Love to see the opposing teams when they first hear the Green Wave bench. It's the loudest bench in eastern Massachusetts. Pickoff throw is too late to get to O'Donnell. Pretty good move by Hughes, a sophomore. Very young team out there for the Blackhawks, so they have one senior on the roster. Then again, the Green Wave are they have a lot of seniors and a lot of sophomores on the Green Wave roster. Hughes delivers. Ball in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher, Johnny Sullivan. One out. O'Donnell gets his lead. Hughes kicks, throws a slow curveball, gets the outside corner. 2-2 is the count. Hughes delivers. Oh, tagged by Madden, going deep to left field. Going to be over left field, head off the base of the wall. O'Donnell around second, heading into third. Madden's in there with a stand-up double. A rocket shot by Steve Madden. And went literally right over the left fielder's head, which as an outfielder, those are sometimes the toughest ones to judge when it's coming right at you. Great shot there. Puts runners on second and third for Spencer Merrick, the number 2 leading batter. Steps in to the batter's box now with 1 out, 2 runners on. Merrick, the junior catcher for the Green Wave. Madden on second, O'Donnell on third. Low ball 1. Wow, Madden tagged everything. He just got that whole ball in the bat. A line shot to left. Ground ball left side. Shortstop with a nice dive and play. Goes to a tag play at third. Gets the run at third, but the run scores. O'Donnell comes home. RBI for Merrick. So now runner on first with 2 outs. Eddie Riley steps up with a 1-0 Green Wave lead here on the top of the first. Merrick gets his lead. Hughes throws low ball 1. Eddie Riley, another one of the seniors on this Green Wave team. Tobin and O'Donnell, a senior. Madden, a sophomore. Merrick, a junior. Riley, a senior. Heading to Clemson University next year. That one's going to be a high pop fly, foul territory for the third baseman. It's going to be a tough play, and he does not come up with it. Battling the sun and looking where that fence was, so it gives new life to Riley. Wearing number 12 on his jersey. Head coach Steve Paraxlis in the third base coach's box. His son Tyler Paraxlis in the first base coach's box. And his other son, Steve Paraxlis, here, standing right alongside us, watching the game, supporting the Green Wave. Hughes delivers. Good pitch, fastball. So that's 1-2 the count. Merrick gets a lead. Off first. 2 down. Riley has to go for the low ball will be strike 3, but the Green Wave on the board here. At the end of 1, 2 hits, 1 run. We'll take a break and get the Blackhawks up into the batter's box. We'll be right back in a blink of an eye. All right, we're getting ready here for the bottom of the first inning. The Green Wave up with a 1-0 lead. John Sellon, the sophomore lefty, will be out on the mound for the Green Wave. And the Blackhawks of Bellingham High will send up their second baseman, sophomore Ryan Nolan, to lead off, followed by their left fielder, junior Ryan Myrano, and then the right fielder, sophomore Tyler Ladouceur, will be the third batter. And now the Blackhawk bench tries to get a little loud to kind of match the intensity of the Green Wave bench. First pitch ball, a little breaker by Selin. I was watching Selin warm up earlier before the game, and he was throwing some pretty good gas to his battery mate, Spencer Merrick. High fastball's fouled back. Evens it up at a 1-1 count to the bottom of the first. At the end of the first inning, Coach Brax was talking to home plate umpire when Ed Riley swung at that third pitch. The pitch was in the dirt, hit the ground, but the umpire said the catcher caught it in the air. Whereas if it hit the ground before the catcher caught it, Riley would have had an opportunity to run to first, which would have required a throw to first. He was questioning the umpire's call there to not allow Eddie the opportunity. Shot to second, kind of takes a tough bounce up there in Riley's face, and it'll be a single to right, puts a runner on. And up steps the future Fairfield Stag, Ryan Mairano.
Take it. 42. Different looks, John, different looks.
Getting some of the coaching tips from Coach Braxis, sending out to his pitcher about keeping the runner close. As a lefty, it makes it a little bit easier. Nice. I was going to say it was a nice pitch, but I think he called it a ball. Not sure. Have to wait. Second pitch to Mairano. That was
Is that a strike? Sir?
two balls. 2-0. Runner on first, no outs here. Bottom of first. Foul back to the backstop. Makes it a 2-1 count. Drew Donovan out in left field. Center fielder is Ryan Tobin. And that one's going to be a pop-up to short center field. Tobin going to come in, it's going to bounce, and it's going to put runners on first and second. That was in no man's land there. And you could hear the right fielder for the Green Wave, Aiden O'Donnell, trying to shout to Tobin to keep going in and in. It was just deceiving up in the blue sky. So falls in for a seeing eye single, puts runners on first and second with no outs. The right fielder, a sophomore, Tyler LaDouceur, comes up. Green Wave looking for a pop-up, a strikeout here. So keeping them close. LaDouceur's a left-handed batter. Good pitch, foul back, left side.
Steven, you keep him close. Eddie, stay home. Let's go.
Selin looks in for the signal from Tyler Merrick. Bunt shown and pulled back. It's kind of hard to read the umpires. They hear what it's calling balls and strikes. The Abington coaches are discussing until I left. So a quick move. Keeping Nolan close at second. Henry Rogers sending the signals to his infielders.
Steven, keep him close.
Bring first and third baseman in on the grass for the possible bunt. The runners on first and second, no outs. They show bunt. Pulls back. Strike called.
You gotta stay back. He's got there, right?
1 ball, 2 strikes. Let's go, team. Let's go.
Watched one game on YouTube for the Blackhawks, and they did use the bunt pretty regularly in the beginning of the game. Swinging away, ground ball is second base. Riley tosses it over to Madden. Madden to first, doesn't connect. Runners turn around in third, heading home, and no throw. Runner's going to be called safe at first. Scores a run on the throw.
Hey, John. You were throwing the ball great. Keep it up. We'll get it back.
So it leaves a runner on first. Nolan scores from second. The runner did not move the second on the overthrow as is fencing all around the field here, so the first baseman doesn't have to go far to get the ball. Thought he might have a chance to throw home to get the runner from second coming home from third. But it was all for naught there, so we end up with a runner on first, one out, and the tying run is in. And now John Sullivan, the freshman catcher, is at the plate. Sullivan takes strike one. Fastball, but chest high. The DH, Nate Sarney, on deck. Ground ball third. Rogers comes up with it, tossed it. Riley at second, turns it. And there's the 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. Both teams got to shake out the heebie-jeebies there. And they each get one run. So we'll have a quick break and come back to you with the top of the second inning. All tied up 1-1 after one. All right, here we go with the start of the second inning with Henry Rogers, the third baseman who started that 5-4-3 around the horn double play at the end of first. Henry, the sophomore, also does some pitching duties for the Green Wave, facing a sophomore pitcher, Alex Hughes. All right, we wait the first pitch. On the right-handed Hughes. Throws a fastball, going to be lined for a single down the right field line. Good way to start the inning. Henry Rogers is on base in one swing. Good job by Henry Rogers. Proud parents in attendance. A lot of Abington Green Wave fans made the trip down here to Bellingham, which we're very proud to see. Green Wave Nation traveling well. And a good Bellingham contingent on the far side over behind the third base foul line fence. It's going to bring up A.J. Nash, the first baseman. Nash dives back. Liam Murphy on the camera for us today. He's got a little tough duty when you're on the side of the field, trying to go left to right and follow the ball, follow the action. But we'll do our best to bring it all to your living rooms at home. Ball's in the dirt. Nash, the right-handed batter, looks down the third base line and checks the signals from Coach Braxless. As Henry takes his lead off first base. Runner is off. Ball's in the dirt. Bounces up, but no throw from Sullivan. Did a nice job just to catch that ball. Stolen base. Henry puts him in scoring position now, second base. No outs here on the top of the second, 1-1 the score. Nash waiting for the next pitch. Good swing and a nice fastball. Two and one, the count. Shortstop trying to keep Henry Rogers tight to the base. Second baseman is way over towards the first base side. That'll be strike two looking there. I think AJ was waiting on a different type of pitch. Evens up at 2-2. Now the second baseman moves more towards the middle of the field. Hughes to the set. Curveball gets AJ swinging. Good breaking ball. Bring up John Sellon, the pitcher, wearing number 5 for Abington, another sophomore for the Green Wave. Left-handed batter. Rogers again getting his lead, shortstop. First baseman in on the grass, expecting a bunt from Sellon. First pitch swinging is going to foul it off to the left side out in the roadway. Harpin Street here in Bellingham, Massachusetts. Bellingham is the 8th seed in Division 4. The Green Wave is the 9th seed in Division 4. And the higher seed gets the home games during these rounds. Curveball. Selin stays off of it, but it falls over for a strike. The 0-2 count now with the runner on second. 1 out. Drew Donovan on deck. Hughes with a 0-2 count. See if he tries to waste one here. Ooh, low fastball, gonna call strike 3. 2 outs now brings up Donovan, the speedster for the Green Wave. We're in number 2. Drew's heading to Bridgewater State next year. Had a stellar career for the Green Wave and all of the various sports he plays. The 2 outs now with the leadoff hitter Henry Rogers now on second base. Donovan takes strike 1. Each batter, Drew being the 9th batter, is now seeing a few pitches from Hughes. And I'm sure Tobin's on deck is eager to get back up there. Turnaround throw. And Rogers back safely. Again, that sun is right in the eyes of the shortstop, left fielder, and third baseman for anything hit in the air that way. Curveball going to be a pop fly, a little bit behind third. Shortstop going back for it, and he's going to haul it in for the out. So that'll be the 3rd out of the inning, and it'll leave our leadoff man will be leading off the 3rd inning when the Green Wave come back up to the plate. 1 hit, no runs, 1 runner left on base. Leaves it at a 1-1 score. We'll take a break between the innings here in the middle of the 2nd. We'll be back with the Blackhawks up at the plate. All right, we're here for the bottom of the 2nd inning, tie game 1-1. And stepping up to the plate is the 5th batter in the order, Nate Sarney. He's the only senior on the roster. He's a designated hitter. First pitch, ball low from Selin. Sarney, a big boy. Simpson, Seifert, and Sylvia on deck. Good shot down the left field line. Is going to drop in, fair ball. Going to roll all the way to the fence. Sarney rounds to get to second. And he is in there safely with a stand-up double to lead off the 2nd inning. Good shot by Sarney. So the Blackhawks hit, I think, 2 or 3 home runs against the Clinton High School last game at this ballpark. I'm going to guess that one of them was from Sarney.
Hey, Jake, come take it away.
Troy Simpson, the 3rd baseman now, steps up. Simpson is a junior. Runner on second, no outs. Bottom of the 2nd inning. Curveball breaks in. The first pitch strike. Sean Riley and Liam Martin bringing you this Abington Green Wave baseball action here in the MIAA Division 4 playoffs. Winner goes on. Single elimination in the playoffs. Foul ball down the left field line. I want to congratulate the Abington Green Wave girls softball team. They've won their first 2 softball playoff games. And they'll be heading out to Wacona Regional High School this coming Saturday. And as we're playing here, the boys lacrosse team is playing a tournament game at Abington High School. Abington girls lacrosse also had a tournament game, but they came up short in their first playoff game. So their season has come to an end. And both the boys lacrosse and baseball team are hoping to extend theirs with victories tonight. 0-2 count. Selin from the stretch. Slow curveball, going to chopper down third. It's going to be a fair ball. Rogers throws, can't get the runner at first, and it moves the second base runner to third. So an infield single there for Simpson, puts 2 runners on, no outs. Robbie Seifert, the first baseman now, comes up to the plate.
32.
Seifert is a junior. Green Wave sending the signals to the infield in case there's a hit and run or a steal with the runners on first and third. No outs. Seifert looking at the third base coach for signals. High pop fly behind Merrick. Merrick has got some room. And he squeezes it for the first out. Spencer Merrick is just solid behind the plate. That brings up now Eli Sylvia, junior shortstop. One down, first and third, bottom of the second. Tie game 1-1 here. Merrick with the signals. A.J. Nash going to hold the runner on at first. Rogers in towards the grass at third. First pitch strike by Sellon, throwing well. Sylvia looks down the line for his signals.
Henry, he breaks, you follow him.
Line shot going to be foul. Strike two.
Come away now, Father. Come on. Come on, Johnny boy.
0-2 count
0-2.
to Sylvia with one out. Two runners on.
Let's go. Let's go, John. Let's go, Johnny boy.
No signs of the runner on first moving just yet. Not a lot of speed on third. No offense to Mr. Sarney. Now he breaks for second. Shot down the line. Going to be, again, foul. Strike 2.5. And Simpson will trot back to first. Coach got to assume with the 0-2 count that Sellon might be throwing some junk or trying to low in the dirt, which might make it tougher for the catcher to throw a runner out at second. But we'll see if they try it again with the count remaining 0-2. Sellon fires high, almost a kind of a pitch out, makes it 1-2.
Bear down, kid.
Sellon looks in for the signal from Spencer Merrick. Runner goes to second. Curveball going to be popped up. It's a short pop-up, though. Coming in and going back is Riley with a nice catch. Throws the first. Runner coming home, but that is the third out.
Good work, AJ. Good work,
Caught the runner coming off first base, making a double play
You
there.
got 2 strikes, all right?
So the Green Wave will come back into the batter's box to start the third with their 1-2-3 batters coming up. We'll take a break and be back in just a second. All right, top of the third. We get the top of the order for the Green Wave. Tobin, O'Donnell, Madden, and Merrick. Tobin shows bunt, pulls it back, takes a low ball one to lead off the top of the third. 1-1, both teams score in the first. Green Wave have ended both of the first 2 innings with double plays. Third baseman in on the grass. Hughes kicks, throws high, ball 2. First baseman playing deep. 2-0 count to Ryan Tobin, who has crushed the ball to right center the last couple of games. Hughes from the windup. Ground ball is going to be foul down the line. Makes it 2-1. Tobin family here to cheer on their son. He's going to be heading to South Carolina next year for college. The senior center fielder for the Green Wave gets back in the box with a 2-1 count. Hughes looks in for the signal. Fastball is going to catch the corner. 2-2. I think Ryan was sitting back on a curveball for that one. Let's see if he can drive one here with a 2-2 count. Aiden O'Donnell in the on-deck circle. It's the curveball, and Tobin does a nice job just wasting that away, fouls it off out back behind the backstop. Count stays at 2-2. Greenway bench getting loud and proud. Hughes winds, delivers. Another curveball shot down the line, but he pulled it out of the ballpark into the woods down the right field line. Wow. That was back in the blue seats at Fenway. Stays at 2-2 though. Hughes trying to mix up the speeds. Ground ball first, gets a good foul ball called. Ryan doing a good job there in the batter's box. Hughes can't get it by him just quite yet. So number 16 will grab his bat once again, dig in and await the next delivery. Hughes gets the signal, the sophomore from the freshman catcher. Ball. 3-2. Outside. Full count now to senior Ryan Tobin. MIAA Division IV tournament ball game. Curveball down. It's going to be a little squibber. Pitcher's going to pick it up. Got it over to first. He's going to get him. Nice play by the pitcher. Tobin had to go down and grab that one with a 3-2 count. It'll be a ground down in the books. And it'll bring up O'Donnell, the right fielder who singled and scored in the first inning. Good at bat there by Tobin. Also made Hughes throw a lot of pitchers. A little breaking ball, gets O'Donnell. O'Donnell lined one to the right side for the single first time up. Stevie Madden on deck. Curveball outside. Madden on deck hit a towering double right over the left fielder's head in the first inning. One count. One down, top of third. Ball's outside and low. Still a tie score, 1-1. We play 7 innings here in high school baseball, unless we need more. Blackhawks have a pitcher warming up on the sideline. Another low pitch. Got a sophomore, Jack Hildred, throwing pitches. Another lefty warming up. MIAA has pitch count regulations for the pitchers. Throw so many pitches, you have to rest for so many days. O'Donnell waits for one, takes a strike. Full count once again, so it goes to full count for both of the leading, first two batters here in the third. Fastball foul back, he just got a piece of that one, keeps himself alive. O'Donnell's going to be playing baseball for UMass Dartmouth in the fall. Just graduated from Abington High School, just, 2 weeks ago? Full count once again. Hughes is getting a workout there on the mound here with only the first two batters. Wines delivers curveball in the dirt. It's going to walk O'Donnell and bring up Stevie Madden. Left fielder now moving back to the warning track. Doesn't want anything to get over him unless it's up off the top of the wall. O'Donnell gets a short lead. Curveball comes over, a little off-speed pitch. Strike one. Second pitch swinging, strike fouled off. Makes it 0-2 count now.
Into the danger zone.
Coach Andy Nolan for the Blackhawks is his first year as the head coach. I believe I read somewhere, I think he's a graduate of Bellingham. As is Coach Paraxos for the Green Wave. Ball outside 1-2. Madden with a good optical nerve. O'Donnell works on his lead at first base. Hughes shakes off one. Ball in the dirt, 2-2. So Madden now going to sit on, thinking that the pitch is going to want to do everything to throw a strike here in the 2-2 count. See what O'Donnell does at first. Hughes to the set. Another low pitch makes it another full count. Hughes a little upset. I'm not sure if he's upset at himself for missing the plate or thinking the umpire missed the call. But that looked low from, at least from my point of view. Hughes might have a different point of view from the mound. Full count. One out. Runner on first. Time call by the batter. Good job by Madden trying to get into Hughes' head here. Does he come with the heat? Does he come with the bender? Pickoff played first. O'Donnell back in safely. Well-coached team here by the Blackhawks. Just looking at the infielders, they do their duty. They're always backing up the throw to the pitcher so nothing gets loose, gets by, gives the runner a free base, as any good team would do. 3-2 count. Off-speed pitch, gets him swinging. Throw down the second is going to be too late. Ball was in the dirt. O'Donnell's going to be safe at second. Madden goes down swinging. And now puts a runner at second base with 2 outs and Spencer Merrick up. Spencer hit it down the left side last time, going on with a fielder's choice. Hughes throws a lot of pitches this inning. Throws that one low. Good scoop there by the catcher Sullivan. 1-0. Merrick, as you know, is also the Green Wave's outstanding hockey goalie. Ball low. Just a junior, the Green Wave are going to have the benefit of another year of Spencer Merrick on the ice and on the diamond next year. He's one of the best baseball catchers I've seen here in a long time. Curveball breaks over. Good pitch to let go by. It makes it a 2-1 count. O'Donnell at second with 2 outs here in the top of the third. 1-1 the score. It's going to be a shot. It's going to get in through the gap into left field. They're going to turn the run around third. He's going to come in, and he's going to be safe at home as O'Donnell. Merrick gets the RBI and goes down to second. Spencer Merrick scores the runner. Brings up Eddie Riley. Going to bring Merrick in off of second base with a pinch runner. And Eddie Riley will step up to the plate with a runner on second. Pat Cummings with the speed on the bases. Gets out there on second base. 2 outs. Riley steps up to the plate. So the Green Wave take the lead here in the top of 3. With a chance perhaps for another one. Riley went out for the curveball on the first pitch, strike one. Pretty good throw from left field. It was a little bit off target. The runner was going to score regardless. Morano with the throw as the pitcher / left fielder. Cummings gets the lead. Ball's in the dirt and away. Sullivan gets it. Cummings gets back towards second. 1-1. You're starting to move the ball a little bit. I don't want to say he's wild, but he's not as targeted as he was in the first 2 innings. 1-1 count to Riley. Pickoff play, gonna get him. And they pick him off of second base. So Riley will come back up to lead off the fourth, but the Green Wave pick up a run and grab the lead here in the top of 3. And we will be back with the Blackhawks up at the plate, Selling back on the mound in the blink of an eye. All right, back to the bottom of 3. 2-1 Green Wave lead. And leading off will be the number 9 hitter, Ross Purcell. He's a sophomore, the center fielder. And it'll be Nolan Morano and LaDucer. Sell in the southpaw, fires a strike. Listen to some of the players between innings, and they're commenting about how some parts of the infield are a little bit soft and slippery. And I think Cummins was saying the same thing. He slipped trying to get back to the base. So something we learned is a strike 2. Nice pitch from Selin, the sophomore fireballer. 0-2 pitch for the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of 3. All right, fastball to tease him. He holds off, makes it a 1-2 count. Henry Rogers at third, Stevie Madden at shortstop, Eddie Riley at second, AJ at first, AJ Nash. Foul, pop fly gonna go out of play. Out in the outfield, left field is Drew Donovan, center field Ryan Tobin, and in right field is Aiden O'Donnell. Of course, on the mound, John Selin. Behind the plate, Spencer Merrick. 1-2 the count remains. Selin delivers. High curveball doesn't break. It'll be 2-2. A perfect night for baseball. Weather-wise. High ball 3. Sun is behind us, as you can see, shining towards the left fielder. In just another maybe 20 minutes or so, it might be behind the big trees behind us. Whoa, he threw a high fastball way out of the strike zone, but Priscilla couldn't stay off against the swinging strikeout.
Eddie!
That'll bring up
Eddie! Your way! Steven!
top of the order now, Ryan Nolan, who went to second base way last time.
John, anything over this side, make sure you break.
Morano is on deck. Nolan, the sophomore second baseman. Takes strike 1. Another first pitch strike by Selin. That's what Stevie Paraxis likes to see, that, his former pitcher. Second pitch, strike 2. Fouled off Merrick's mask, but he's used to things being shot off of his mask, so it doesn't bother him. 0-2 to the leadoff hitter, well, in the batting order. 1 out. Foul, pop fly heading to Green Wave Nation country into the bleachers. And it misses everyone, thankfully. We'll leave it at 0-2. Nice job by the batter, reach and get that one. Madden scoops it up though, throws to AJ. 6-3, textbook. Selin throwing strikes, brings up Ryan Morano, the junior left fielder. He had a bloop single right behind second base, his first time up. Steps into the box with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Blackhawks trail the Green Wave 2-1. Nice curveball, nice and low. Morano stays off it for ball 1. Selin Coxon delivers. High fastball is fouled back towards the bus. Misses everybody. Good. 1-1 the count. High fastball doesn't go for it. Want to thank all the folks at Abington Camp, especially the volunteers who have been bringing all of the Abington Green Wave sports events and all the events at Abington High School home to your living room and on YouTube. There's a shot out to right center field. Tobin under it, gets it for the third out, battling that sun. And a nice job by Ryan Tobin, the senior center fielder. A 1-2-3 inning in the bottom of the third, and the Green Wave bats will come up to the plate, trying to add to a 2-run lead. Nice job by pitcher John Sellen. Cruises through that third inning. We'll be looking for more in the fourth. We'll take a break as the Green Wave reload. Coming up will be Eddie Riley, Henry Rogers, AJ Nass, John Sellen, and Drew Donovan. All right, Eddie Riley steps into the box to lead off the top of the fourth. Pitches a shot down the left field. Going to fall in for a single. Puts a runner on. One pitch, one runner on. Or Riley bring up Henry Rogers. A laser show, they're saying from the dugout. And Rogers comes up to the mound. Rogers had a single to right field last time he was up. I believe that was a first pitch swing also. Curveball this time. Hughes awaits the signal. Delivers. Low ball one. Hughes ready to deliver to Henry Rogers, the third baseman. Rogers gets ahead of that one. Riley gets a short lead off of first. Rogers awaits the pitch. Curveball. Oh, he calls it high. I was going to say high, but he calls it a strike. So he gets caught looking on that one. And that'll bring AJ Nash up. Nash swinging first pitch. Hughes is working from the stretch here in the top of the fourth. Green Wave with a 2-1 lead with a runner on, one out. Fastball strike. Agent now digs in. The sophomore delivers. Curveball is going to be tapped down towards third. Good hop of the third base is going to go to first to get the one. Riley turns at second. He'll stay there. So AJ moves the runner over. Johnny Sellen up now with a runner on second base. 2 down. Drew Donovan on deck. And then we go back to the top of the order. Riley, number 12, with a lead. Shortstop behind him. Hughes kicks and delivers. Curveball. Nice job dropping over from the outside. First pitch strike. Shadow's starting to get over into part of the infield now. Low 1-1.
John. Find one here. Find a hole, kid.
Any throw down to third from the catcher or a low line drive to left is going to be very difficult. Ground ball. Pitcher picks it up. No one at third. He has to go to first for the out, and he gets it. So, Green Wave leave a runner on base. Send up 4. And we will be coming now to the bottom of the 4th with the number 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up for the Blackhawks. We'll be back with more Green Wave baseball in the blink of an eye. All right, we're getting ready here for the bottom of the 4th inning. Blackhawks will send up Tyler Ladouceur, the sophomore right fielder. If you're watching this game before the weekend of June 11th, I remind you the Abington Celebrates Committee is celebrating Abington's 310th birthday with fireworks on Saturday night, June 11th. Ground ball, going to get up the middle for a base hit, first pitch. A runner on, much like the Green Wave did. So the Blackhawks chasing 1 now have an opportunity with a man on. And it'll bring up the freshman catcher, John Sullivan, who grounded into an inning-ending double play in the first. The lights just came on here at Richardson Field here in Bellingham. Ball outside. Nash holding the runner on first base. Pick off to first. Dives back safely. Madden and Riley at short and second base respectively will be ready to make the tag at second if the runner goes. Nope. Pop up, high pop up. Madden, nope, as Donovan comes in from left, squeezes it for the out. Green Wave gets the first out of the 4th inning. Brings up Nate Sarney, who had a big double down the left field line last time up. He's the designated hitter.
Henry, go through to give him a little room and move over. 32.
Runner remains at first base, but now with 1 out here in the top of the 4th. 2-1 Green Wave lead here in the round of 16 in MIAA Division IV baseball playoffs. Blackhawks come here after defeating Clinton. And the Green Wave, I can't remember who we just beat. Who was our last game? Who did Green Wave just beat?
Winthrop.
Oh yeah, Winthrop, that's right. Boys from the North Shore. We thought we were going to be playing Clinton originally when the brackets came out. Nice bender for strike. They throw to first. Keep the runner honest. Merrick with the cannon behind the plate. 1-1 is the count. 1 out. Runner on first. Foul back. Going to be strike 2. Straight back. Got to think that Sarney's got the green light. He's the designated hitter. We saw a nice, well-hit ball his first time up. Ladouceur off short lead off of first. Curve ball hangs high and outside. Doesn't go for it. Troy Simpson, the junior third baseman, on deck. Selling delivers, runner goes, and it's a high fly ball left field. Donovan going back into the corner. He's going to have to let it drop near the fence. It's going to score the runner coming around third. Sarney's going to pull up and stand up at second base. So another big hit by Sarney down that left field line. And they tie it up here in the top of the 4th. Ladouceur comes all the way around from first.
John, no worries, John, no worries.
And it'll bring up Simpson with 1 down, man on second. Simpson had an infield hit last time he was up. And they have a pinch runner coming in. It's number 22, Corey Perkins. Nate Sarney with 2 doubles. 2 for 2. The only reason he didn't have an RBI the first time he had a double because he was a leadoff batter of the second inning. And I'm not sure what's going on right now. Coach Nolan's talking with the home plate umpire. Oh, I think they're just going over the substitution. Yep, just taking a little extra time. Okay. Oh, Coach Braxel is picking up on the rules, saying that if you pinch run, a little rules discussion here. Coach Braxel saying if you pinch run for a DH, the DH cannot come back in, cannot re-enter. Umpire crew talking amongst each other. Coach Brax is making the point that there is no such thing as a courtesy runner for the DH.
The DH is out.
Bellingham saying it's like every other position. Obviously, Bellingham wants to keep Sarney in the game, but he's being pinch run for right now. One thing the Abington coaches are very good at is they know the rules. They use them to their advantage whenever they can. Simpson steps up now with a runner on second. Sellen's just messing with the runner out there, and umpires remind him it's not in play, but Sellen doesn't care. He's just toying with the runner. So here we go, back to live action. Sellen from the stretch. Ball low outside. Perkins leading off second.
You looking that up?
Strike one. 1-1 the count. Simpson, as I mentioned, had just a dribbler down at third base for an infield hit his first time up. Perkins with a decent lead off his second. High fastball gets fouled back. Makes it, I believe, a 1-2 count. Yeah, 1-2, says the home plate umpire. One out here. Tie game, 2-2. Sellen throws high. Merrick comes down with it. That one just came out of his fingers funny. Two count. Simpson awaits the pitch. Fouls it back once again. Count remains at 2-2. First baseman Robbie Seifert on deck. Popped up to the catcher last time up. Sellen looking to run it back, and it makes him dive back. I'll make sure he's going to do some laundry tonight. Dirty up that uniform. Sellen delivers. Curveball, ground ball to short. Madden's going to go to third, and there's Henry with the tag. Henry Rogers puts the tag on. Nice play. Put out 6-5. And just now leaves the runner at first base with 2 outs.
22. Go him out, Spence. Come on now.
So Simpson now in first base, Seifert up at the plate. As I mentioned, he had a high fly ball behind the plate that Merrick squeezed. Pick off to first. Nice move by Sellen. Keeping Simpson on us over there. The runner on first. A.J. Nash holding him on. He breaks, throw is to first, and he's going to be safe at second. Just got tied up in AJ's glove. And as a former first baseman, I know how that happens.
AJ, you gotta come meet it, okay? Come meet it and give yourself an
So
angle.
Simpson now moves to second now with 2 outs.
Infield, get dirty!
You might have heard that Coach Paraxis saying the infield get dirty, meaning stop it if you can, which will keep the runner at third instead of letting him round third. If it gets to the outfield, Coach Paraxis is going to talk to his infielders right now with a 2-2 tie in the bottom of 4, I'm sorry.
Now, when you're subbing somebody in, you can re-enter a starter, it's true. But you can't.
Sean Riley and Liam Murphy bringing this Abington Green Wave game. Matt Nelson couldn't make it because he's actually at Fenway Park this evening, and no, not for baseball reasons, but he is there with some very valuable Paul McCartney tickets and a beautiful night for a concert in Fenway. But we are happy to be here in Bellingham. This is not the field. This is not the high school field. This is one of the other athletic complexes here in Bellingham on Harpin Street. It's called Richardson Field. And as we mentioned, it's only 312 down the left field line and 282 down the right field line with a very high fence. Back to the action. Delivery low and inside. Seifert awaiting Sellen's delivery. Nice pitch. Oh, he called it outside.
Nice spot, John.
2-0 the count to the junior first baseman. The sophomore pitcher, he throws and the ball is fouled straight back once again. 2-1. Simpson shortening up his lead now that he's seen Sellen.
All right, sounds good. All right. No, we don't.
High ball 3, a little tight inside, he says. The umpire says. 3-1. Got to assume Seifert's swinging on this pitch if it's anywhere close. He figures it's going to be a strike, and it is. Ball is up towards Donovan. Donovan puts the glasses down, and he comes down with it nicely. So the fly out to left field puts the third out, but not until after the Blackhawks score to tie it up here in the bottom of the fourth. A 2-2 game, and the Green Wave are going to be sending up Drew Donovan and then the top of the order here in the top of the fifth. So we'll be back with more Green Wave Bellingham action in just a minute. All right, we're getting ready for the top of the fifth inning. And the Green Wave bring up Drew Donovan, the senior left fielder who grabbed that last out of the previous inning. And a new pitcher on the mound. Thank you, Liam. So we got a new lefty pitcher. And I believe, well, let's wait. First one is high. Jack Hildred, number 10. Throws first ball. Second one is a strike.
Hey, Drew, find one, kid. Stealing on it.
1-1 the count to the speedy Drew Donovan. Bunts it. It's going to go foul down the first base line. Be 1-2 count. Coach Tyler Paraxis, first one to the ball. Tosses it back to the sophomore Jack Hildred, who's out on the mound. Hildred delivers, and he's going to get Drew, and his ball is in the dirt, so they throw it down to first for the putout. So a swinging strikeout by Donovan like to see when Donovan's on base. But we bring up Tobin, O'Donnell, and Madden now as the next batters here in the 5th. Hildred looks in at the lefty batter. Bender, ball 1. Tobin 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to get out of that funk right now. Fastball fouled back. Quick delivery by Hildred. Like the Green Wave, it appears the Blackhawks have a lot of sophomores coming up through the ranks. They're going to be leading this team in the junior senior year. A little off-speed pitch, strike 2. And they actually have another guy warming up over there, number 23, who's not on the roster. Maybe he is. Let's double check that. Swinging strike. Tobes brings up O'Donnell, who's got a single and a walk and has scored both runs for the Green Wave. So that sophomore CJ Fama is warming up. High ball 1 to A-Dog. Number 24, the senior. Outstanding football player for the Green Wave, and also a leader here in the baseball diamond. 2 outs for the Green Wave here in the top of the 5th. Good off-speed pitch by Hildred, mixing up the speeds pretty well. A lot of young pitchers don't know that they're always trying to throw the fastest fastball, the best curveball, but sometimes just mixing the speed up can confuse the batter even more so. Another slow curve. Breaks over in the outside corner for strike 2. Green Wave batters trying to get acclimated to the new pitcher, the new delivery. Hildred to the stretch. Fouls it off to the right side. One and 2 to Aiden O'Donnell. Looking to straighten one out here. The sun's still in the left fielder's eyes, but now pretty much covers the shadows cover the infield, but a nice seeing eye bounce to the second baseman makes it a 4-3 putout. So quick 1-2-3 inning. The first 1-2-3 inning for the Green Wave will bring the Blackhawk batters back up to the plate in the bottom of the 5th with a 2-2 tie here. Pretty good baseball game we're watching here down at Bellingham, and we'll be back with more action in just a second. All right, here we go with the bottom of the 5th. 2-2 tie. Selling on the mound for the Green Wave, and up comes the number 8-9 batter. Number 8 batter is Eli Sylvia, the shortstop. He actually flew out to shallow right, created a double play when O'Donnell threw to first to get the runner off to end the second. Selling throws high. Good pitch. Sellen's on a pretty good game today. He's given up 6 hits, but he's spread them out. And Green Wave have 5 hits of their own on the other side of the ledger. Both teams, more importantly, have 2 runs. Foul back. 2 strikes in a row there by Sellen. 2-2 count. The sophomore left-hander, John Sellen, now delivers. Ooh, just missed inside. Full count. On deck is Ross Priscilla, the sophomore center fielder who struck out swinging last time. Another pop-up out of play. Another 3-2 pitch coming from Sellen. 3-2, big ones due. Ground ball to Henry Rogers, scoops it. Cox throws across the diamond to AJ, and it's a 5-3 putout to start the 5th. So Priscilla steps up with 1 out, no runners on here. Bottom of 5, 2-2 the score here in the round of 16, which is essentially the second round of the MIAA playoffs. Pop up on the first swing, going to go towards Ed Riley at second. He's got a beat on it. First pitch, 1 out. Again, I want to congratulate the Green Wave sports teams. The baseball team, the softball team, boys lacrosse, girls lacrosse all made it to the playoffs. Tennis made it to the playoffs. And the track team has just been outstanding, breaking school records, individual records. So a lot of success for Green Wave Nation. 2 outs. The leadoff hitter, Ryan Nolan, up. He's got a single, and he grounded out to short his last time up, which was the 3rd inning. Fouls one off, right over the first base dugout. The sun is now down completely, but still a very bright sky. The lights are on, just in case. While Lowe tries to tease him. 1-2 the count. Sellin trying to get a 1-2-3 inning here. Curveball gets him. Nice job by John Sellin on the mound for the Green Wave. And the Green Wave going to try to get the bats in action here. They're going to have the leadoff from Steve Madden, followed by Spencer Merrick, Eddie Riley, and Henry Rogers. So some good bats coming up for the Green Wave to start off the top of the 6th. We'll be back with that in just a second. All right, Madden steps in for the Green Wave in the top of the 6th inning here. 2-2 tie ball game here in playoff baseball. First pitch, strike. Foul back for strike 2. The big hitter for the Green Wave wearing number 34. Madden 1 for 2. Had a screaming double in the first inning. Strike 3. Got him on a pitch that Madden didn't expect there. Get 1 out here in the top of 6. And that's going to bring up Spencer Merrick. Had a double his first time up. It's 1 for 2. Sorry, he had a fielder's choice first time up and a single last time up. He's got both RBIs for the Green Wave. Eddie Riley on deck with 1 out. Merrick gets the bat ready. Watches one, lets it go by. A little outside off speed pitch for a strike. Hildred nods to his catcher. Delivers. Swinging strike, gonna be a foul ball down the right side, out of play. Stevie Madden got to throw a few pitches on the sidelines for the Green Wave to warm up in case Sellin needs a break. Off speed pitch, and boy, did Merrick get all of that one, but it was fouled down the left foul line, down the third base foul line, out of play. Oof, he tagged that one. So we wait the next pitch from the sophomore hurler for the Blackhawks, Jack Hildred. Comes to the set. Popped up again, foul out of play behind us. Luckily, there's a lot of open space behind us, so these foul balls are easily retrievable. There's been a lot of them. Merrick wearing number 6 on his jersey. Ground ball to short, stays low. Shortstop comes up with it, puts it, and gets it. Thought it was going to be in the dirt, but he throws him out 6-3. Good hustle by Merrick down the line. Brings up Eddie Riley. Hit a sharp single last time he was up to left field. With 2 outs. Riley checking out the defense. And this will be his first at-bat against Hildred. Henry Rogers on deck. Riley tried to time the off-speed pitch there, just got on top of it, fouls it off. Those are doing a pretty good job mixing up the speeds. Oh, 1 the count to the senior second baseman and also senior quarterback for the Green Wave. Oh, another shot to left center field. Another single for Riley. Swinging a good bat as of late. Good time to be hot in the playoffs. So Riley's on with 2 outs and Henry Rogers up. Henry had a single his first time up. He went to right field with that. Big gap in left center right now, at least with our view, with our angle. Hildred delivers, going to be another slow curve coming in from the outside. Falls in for a first pitch strike. 0-1 the count. Coach Brax is throwing signals over there from the third base coach's box. Riley gets a lead. Hildred steps off. Rogers looking to groove one here. Move Riley around to third or more. Ball inside. 1-1 the count. Again, I want to thank Liam Murphy for doing all the camera work. This game wouldn't be viewable if it wasn't for Liam, a senior graduate now of Abington High School. Pick off to first. Riley wasn't even that far off the base, but apparently he's in Hildred's head. 1-1 count. Henry Rogers takes one to shortstop. Shortstop, another good bounce for shortstop. Comes up firing and throws him out 6-3. A good piece of wood on that, or aluminum, I guess, by Henry, but it'll be all for naught. As the Green Wave sent 4 people up, 1 hit, 3 outs, no runs. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th here in this tournament playoff game, with the game still tied at 2-2. And coming up will be the 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Blackhawks. So the Green Wave D got to be ready. We'll be back with more action in the blink of an eye. All right, leadoff hitter is the left fielder Ryan Marano. Single in the first, flew out to center in the third. Off-speed pitch by Sullen, just misses. Ball 1. Nice bender. Makes it, evens it up at 1-1. Selling just a little bit too low on that one. Big high fly ball to right field. O'Donnell under it, trying to get a sense where the fence is. Goes off the top of the fence, just over him. O'Donnell comes up firing. It'll be a double off the just over O'Donnell's reach.
Henry, John, nice pitch. Steven, keep him close.
Have first base open, go your pitch.
Runner leads off second. Bunt shown. Pulls it back. Ball one. Leducer has what is he? Oh, he reached on an error in the first inning and had a single right up the middle and scored in the second inning. The fourth inning. This is his third at-bat here with no outs and a runner on. Shows bunt again, but the pitch is high for ball two.
He wants to give us an out. Let's take it. Right down the middle, bud. Good job.
2-0 the count now. Selling. The runner on second, no outs. Fastball right down the middle. Catcher Sullivan on deck, and then their big hitter Sarney is in the hole. Selling, just keeping the runner on us. The left-handed batter, Tyler Leducer, with a 2-1 count. Showing bunt once again, does bunt it, puts it up in the air. So, nice job by Selling. Gets it. And a diving grab by Johnny Selling, the sophomore. Thought about gunning it to second, but he was sprawled on the ground for the first out of the sixth inning. Beautiful play by John Selling, helping out the cause there. Puts one out with a man on second now. John Sullivan stepping up. He's 0 for 2, grounded into a 5-4-3 double play in the first. Flew out to left in the fourth inning. Nice curveball, off-speed pitch for strike one. Another curveball, strike two. Sullivan doesn't like the benders. Selling looks into Merrick for the signal. Runner on second is sending signals to the batter. You see that? See the runner on second sending the signals? One and two. You see that? One and two the count. Curveball, foul back.
Spencer, go change up the signs. Not the time, change them up.
And they are going to go change up the signs here because Myrano on second is sending hand signals into the batter to let him know if it's going to be a curveball or an inside pitch or whatnot. Thus far, it hasn't helped Sullivan too much when he has a 1-3 count. It was 1-2, and then he fouled one back. Sullivan looking to just put him away now, pick up a second out before they have to address Mr. Sarney as the next batter. Curveball, foul back. Selling, pitching strong from the mound for the Green Wave today. Really answering the call every inning here. Delivers. Fastball, foul back once again.
Here we go, Joe. Win the battle, kid.
One and two, the count remains. High curveball makes it 2-2.
Nice spot, John.
Green Wave looking for a strikeout or a pop-up here. Nice pitch, foul back. Nice job by John Sullivan. Battling from the rubber out there, 60 feet, 6 inches away. Sullivan trying to pick up his first hit of the game. Green Wave defense trying to stop that from happening. Ball's high, ball 3-2, full count.
Go get him, John. Go get him.
Hey, John, make a pitch.
Batter expecting a strike, just doesn't know if it's going to be a fast one or a bender here. Selling delivers. It's bender, but it's too high. It's going to walk him and bring Sarny up to the plate. So first and second, one out. And Sarny has 2 doubles thus far. Some frozen ropes down the left field line. Coach Braxlis going to talk to his sophomore pitcher, and he's going to bring Stevie Madden in right now with the fresh arm. Also kind of a different tempo for Sarny to deal with. And the crowd rightfully gives Johnny Sellin a nice round of applause for a very well pitched game for the Green Wave. Couldn't ask for more. They're going into the 6th inning. And Madden will take to the mound. And we'll have some defensive movement by the Green Wave. Whereas right fielder O'Donnell, I believe, will take shortstop.
Aiden.
No, John is in left. Wait a minute. No, you're right. Yeah, go to right.
John Sellen's going to go to right field to replace O'Donnell, who comes into the infield. So we're going to have one out here in the bottom of the 6th with a tie ball game here at Bellingham. The Abington Green Wave.
John, go to left.
Oh, they're going to mix it up. They're going to put Sellin will go to left. Drew Donovan will go over to right. Madden warming up with Merrick. Madden's got some good fastball. He's got some junk he can mix in with it. He's a smart baseball player and smart baseball pitcher. I want to remind you, if you're watching this game before Saturday, June 11th, there'll be fireworks behind Memorial Field to celebrate Abington's 310th birthday. Weather permitting on Saturday, rain date is Sunday. There's also a lot of stuff going on. If you go on the Abington Celebrates Facebook page, they've got a fishing derby going on. They've got a car show at Lowe's. The Island Grove has the Civil War encampment. They have tours at the Dye Memorial Library on Center Avenue, right in Abington Center, which if you haven't been to the Dye Memorial Library, it's really cool. There's concerts, all sorts of things going on. Check out Facebook and the Abington Celebrates. And if you watch this game after the weekend of June 10th and 11th, June 10th is the actual birthday of Abington. Check out all the stuff that they're planning for Abington Celebrates in October, and along with the Christmas holidays. All right. So the Green Wave getting set here.
Let's turn one, guys. Don't have
And I think if they had got that last batter out, they probably would have walked Sarny. But now with the runner on first and second, an intentional walk would load the bases, which is something you wouldn't normally do. So Sarny will step in, the designated hitter. He's the only senior on the roster. And Merrick's making sure that he and Madden are on the same page with the signals. Both times, against Sellin anyhow, he shot the ball down the left field line, which I expect that's rather routine for Sarny, the way he swings the bat. And Madden now from the stretch fires his first pitch, a low fastball, ball 1. Runners take their leads off of first and second. One out here, bottom of 6, tie game 2-2. Ball a little bit high. Looking to get the top of that strike zone. The time now is 7:45 here on Wednesday, June 8th, 2022. As I mentioned earlier, the lights are on as the sun goes down. We'll come get into twilight soon. Madden set to deliver his third pitch. Curveball, nice job by Spencer Merrick. Spencer Merrick. His brother Tyler's here, and his mom. 3-0 to the big hitter. See if Madden stays away from him, gives him nothing, or is starting to get the green light. Fastball right down the middle, makes it 3-1.
One pitch at a time, Steven.
Again, the Blackhawks have another pitcher warming up. That's Ladouceur, the right fielder. Another lefty. Another strike right in the outside corner. Sonny didn't like it, but the umpire and Spencer Merrick did. So it's full count now. Runner on first and second with one out here in the bottom of the sixth. 2-2 tie. Madden delivers. High fly ball to center. Tobin's under it, catches it. They fake the run to third and they cut it. And a nice job by Stevie Madden in the Green Wave defense there to take the number one hitter off the field and to get that second out. Troy Simpson, the junior third baseman, will step up. He's 1 for 1 with an early single in the second, and then he had a fielder's choice in the fourth. It was a ground ball to shortstop, and his single was also to the left side of the infield. But with the new pitcher and the timing, you just never know. First and second, the runners stand. 2 down. Madden, fastball, strike one. He's a crafty young pitcher, the sophomore. Just look at the intensity with every pitch. Low, good job. Merrick comes up, and he throws to third. Ball got away from him, and then he didn't pick it up cleanly off, so it now makes it runners at first and third. Two down. Spencer Merrick sends the signals to the infielders. Ground ball. You get first and second force outs right now. If the signals are telling what to do if the runner on first breaks for second. Strike thrown by Madden. 1-2 is the count. Sullivan leading off first, not a big lead. Madden delivers. Ground ball, shortstop. Riley just tosses it back in, and the Green Wave get out of it. Nice defensive play, and some good pitching by Sellin and Madden to make that work. Woo, baby. So now we're going to move on to the top of the seventh. Typically the last inning, unless we end in a tie, we'll keep playing until we end one with a differential. But the Green Wave are trying to get pumped up here in the dugout. They're going to be sending up A.J. Nash, John Sellin, and Drew Donovan, and then the top of the order after that. And they're putting Hildred back out on the mound. You get a little shot of the guys in the dugout here. These are the guys that make it work. They've been working all year. This is a no I in the word team, especially in baseball. And we're coming into the seventh inning now, hoping to chip away and get someone to walk around the bases or sprint around the bases to get the Green Wave into a lead to head into the bottom of the fourth. And we got a couple of good guys coming up that might just make it happen. I want to thank all the fans that are coming down also. Look at that. Liam getting a shot at some of the Green Wave faithful that are out there. We made the trip to Bellingham, about an hour's drive from Abington. Whew. That was a big inning for the Green Wave. Leaving 2 runners stranded there. And let's see, we got AJ coming up. AJ Nash, the first baseman, Sellin, as I mentioned, and Drew Donovan. None of the three have a hit yet, but now's the time that they might come through and take a trot 90 feet down to first base. I guess it's appropriate. Two good teams out there. This is playoff baseball. We're tied up going into the last inning. Blackhawks continue to have a guy warming up on the sideline, CJ Fama, another sophomore. Here comes A.J. Nash. Grounded out to third last time up. And the bench comes alive to support their teammate out there in the batter's box. Hildred, slow curveball, ground ball, gets by. Could be the break the Green Wave need right there. Tough hop to the third baseman. The baseball gods may be looking at A.J. Nash right there. So A.J. is on with Sellon up to the plate, the left-handed batter. And Drew Donovan on deck. Nash going to get a short lead with the lefty pitcher. Sellon awaits the pickoff. He's down. Tyler calling for a balk. Both Coach Brax is saying that the pitcher broke the plane, which means he, once he kicks his foot backwards, he's got to go forward with the pitch. In any event, they're going to get in the head of Hildred right now to be careful of that not balking. A balk would put the runner on second base, free of charge. Madden's continuing to warm up his arm here behind us between the inning. AJ gets a lead. Hildred to deliver. Shows bunt. Sellon shows bunt. Pulls it back. Be a ball. Third baseman charging hard from third. First baseman staying at first. Jack Hildred, the sophomore, on the mound for the Blackhawks. Delivers. Nice bunt. It's going to get through everybody. It's going to be right out to the shortstop. It's going to be an infield single by Sellon and moves the runner to second base. What a perfect bunt by John Sellon. Kid is having a fantastic game for Abington today. Brings up Drew Donovan, but first we have a visit to the mound from head coach Andy Nolan. Just going to kind of calm down his infield. No outs, 2 runners on for Abington. Tie game here in the top of the 7th. Every run is worth $1 million. Great ball game here. Some good defensive plays, some great pitching, timely hitting from both teams. Ooh, baby. Green Wave baseball. And if you think this has been a successful year, look at the roster we got. We got a lot of outstanding sophomores, juniors coming up. The JV program is outstanding. You're going to see some freshmen and 8th graders coming up through the ranks in the next few years that you're going to hear a lot about. Real fun to watch these guys play. And the Green Wave softball team, same thing, a very young team going deep into the playoffs again this year. They're going to be fun to watch in the years to come. So the senior, Drew Donovan, steps in, first and third baseman, and on the grass. Runners on first and second with no outs here. Top of the 7th inning. Tie game. MIAA Division IV baseball. A bunt shown by Drew Donovan. Fouls it back to the backstop. Obviously, if they try to throw to first, Drew is the fastest guy on the planet. So they're going to have to make a perfect play on him if he gets that bunt down. Or does he swing away? 0-1 the count. Shows bunt. He does bunt. Comes down the first base line. And he's going to be bobbled once again. Everybody's safe. Bases are loaded with no outs. Again, a lot of pressure with Drew's speed. And the bases are loaded. 3 ducks in the pond for who but the leadoff hitter, Ryan Tobin. Ooh, baby. Tobin, surprisingly, is looking for his first hit of the game right now. And oh, what a time it would be to crack one into the outfield. The lefty batter against the lefty pitcher. Top of the 7th. Slow benders, ball 1. Nice eye by Ryan Tobin, one of the leaders of this baseball team. And one of the leaders of our Green Wave hockey team. Mentioned he'll be going down to South Carolina for college. Bases are loaded. Strike 1, 1-1 count. We have no outs. A.J. Nash on third, John Sellon on second, Drew Donovan on first to set the table here in the 7th inning. Green Wave trying to push a run home or more. Bending balls high, a little off-speed pitch, 2-1. Pressure is on the young sophomore hurler right now. A couple of good breaks for the Green Waves, so some bobbled balls, some good bunts. Here in the 7th, pitcher steps off to keep the runners close to their bases. Drew Donovan doesn't move from first because he can see the first baseman in front of him. Pitcher into his windup. Swinging strike, foul back. Good cut there by Ryan Tobin. I believe that's 1-2. All the excitement. Bases loaded, no outs here. Strike 3. Tobin upset with himself there, and it's going to bring up Aiden O'Donnell. O'Donnell had a single in the first, scored both of the Green Wave runs, one in the first, one in the third. Looking to do some damage now from the opposite side of the plate. Ball into the outfield, likely brings a run in at least. And there's a ground ball, going to go second baseman. He's going to come home with it, safe at home. Everybody safe all around as they tried to force it home on the slow grounder. So the Green Wave score the go-ahead run here in the top of the 7th. Ooh, baby. Stevie Madden now up to the plate. Had a big double in the first inning that drove in the first run. And is there a pitching change going on here? There is. They're going to bring in number 23, C.J. Fama, the sophomore. Good job by Hildred, the sophomore, number 10. Came in well in relief, but the Green Wave, really took advantage of a couple of miscues in the infield to load up the bases there. And even that decision there to go home was a difficult decision to make. Hildred will give way now to Fama with one of the best hitters in Green Wave Nation, Steve Madden, coming up to the plate. Ooh, baby. Another sophomore left-hander for the Blackhawks. After Madden would be Merrick and Riley and Rogers, if the Green Wave can keep the bats alive. Sorry, he's a right-handed pitcher up there, is CJ. Came up a little gingerly on that last pitch, like he kind of landed funny on his ankle. Everyone chipping in here for the Green Wave, either defensively or offensively. Aiden O'Donnell, as I mentioned, has scored both runs of the first 2 runs. A.J. Nash has scored the third. So we're going to have John Sellon off a third, Drew Donovan at second, who's, as you know, has got a lot of wheels, and Aiden O'Donnell at first. So a single to the outfield, in the gap, could score 2. Oof. I want to send a shout out to our Green Wave seniors. This is number 2, Drew Donovan, number 9, Mike Pino, number 12, Eddie Riley, number 14, Josh Richards, number 16, Ryan Tobin, number 22, Owen Haggerty, number 24, Aiden O'Donnell, and number 28, Jack Shea. are the Green Wave seniors this year, and obviously thank you to our Green Wave coaching staff for all you do. Head coach Steve Paraxlis from the class of 81, Jimmy Donahue from the class of 89, Tyler Paraxlis from the class of 13. Tom Carey is our freshman coach in the class of 99. Jason Brown also helps out down there at the freshman level. He's here today, class of 96. And Christian Labossiere from the class of 2019, all helping out this strong Green Wave baseball program. And up to the plate comes the master of disaster, Steve Madden, with bases loaded and one out. With a new pitcher on the mound, a right-hander, against the right-handed batter. First pitch, curveball, strike. Donovan lining up like a track athlete in the starting blocks at second base, taking his lead. Another curveball, swinging strike by Madden. One of the coaches here in Abington is saying that the pitcher's not coming to a full set before he delivers. Another curveball outside, 1-2. Selin, Donovan, and O'Donnell out there on the base pass for the Green Wave. Madden in the batter's box with one out. Merrick on deck. Got a Bendis falls in for a strike 3. Looking by Madden. And Merrick now will come up. See if he can be the hero to push in another run with the bases still loaded. Merrick's put the ball in play twice. It was on a fielder's choice. Got a single in the third, then a ground out to shortstop in the sixth. He's got 2 RBIs thus far on the night. Another curveball thrown, but outside, ball 1. I think every pitch he's thrown thus far has been a curveball. One and 0 the count. Spencer Merrick. That's low, ball 2. Good eye by Merrick. Mr. Reliable. 2-0. Sophomore pitcher looks in for a signal. Abington runners get their leads. Fastball, strike 1. 2-1. All right, now Spencer's seen it all. See if he can line up with one here. Curveball foul back, 2-2. Sean Riley and Liam Murphy bringing this Abington Green Wave baseball action. MIAA tournament. The Green Wave have just taken the lead here in the top of the 7th, making a 3-2 game. They've got bases loaded with 2 outs and Spencer Merrick on the mound. Fama looks in, delivers. Curveball, he reaches out, taps it towards short. Shortstop comes up with it, throws to first, and he's just going to get him at first for the 3rd out. But not until after the Green Wave pick up 1, and they take the lead. Now the defense got to go out there and get 3 outs quickly and move on and play. Ooh, baby. We'll take a quick break, catch our breath, and get ready for the bottom of the 7th. All right, here we go. To start off the bottom of the 7th, they're going to set up the 7, 8, 9 batters. Robbie Seifert, the first baseman, who's popped up twice. First time to the catcher, out of play, and the second time to left field. Takes the first pitch. Stevie Madden back out there on the mound for the Green Wave. Ball 2. Madden told to go from the stretch where he's usually more comfortable as a relief pitcher. Strike 1, blew that one by him. Throw the heat again there, Stevie. 2-1 to count. Spencer Merrick working with his sophomore pitcher. Another one. Yep. Spencer saw what we saw. 2-2. think we'll see potentially a third fastball right here. Merrick moves outside to tease him. Oh, he went with the high fastball, but to Seifert's credit, he let it go by. It's at 2-2, I believe. Steve Madden for the stretch. Foul back. Almost strike 3 there. Sylvia on deck, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. And Purcell behind him is also 0 for 2. New Wave defense on their toes out there in the infield and outfield. Madden delivers. Fly ball out into the gap, but in comes Sellon for the out. Nice job by Johnny Sellon, having a whale of a game, doing everything tonight.
Nice track, Johnny boy.
That'll be the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Eli Sylvia now steps up. He flew out to shallow right in the 2nd, which ended up being a double play when they threw back behind the runner on 1st, who went on the pitch. And then he grounded out to 3rd to Henry Rogers in the 5th. One down here in the bottom of the 7th. Green Wave 2 outs away from moving on. High fastball, ball 1. Eli Sylvia, the junior, looks at ball 2. That one low. 2-0. A lot of parents biting their fingernails right now here behind us in the Green Wave Nation fan section. There's a strike. 2-1. Sylvia now steps back in the box and awaits Madden's 4th pitch. High. 3-1. He's got a good defense behind him. Throw it right down the pipe. Head sets, delivers. Low ball 4, puts a runner on here. And the number 9 batter now, Priscilla, coming up to the plate. Struck out in the 3rd and popped out to 2nd in the 5th. A runner on 1st with 1 out. Priscilla steps up in front of the box, shows bunt, and fouls it back. 0-1. 0-1. One strike to the batter. One runner on 1st. Likely bunt here from Priscilla. Not as far up in front as he was in the box. So maybe they're going to just let him swing and see if he can move the runner around. Looking for the signals now from his coach down 3rd base line. He stays back in the box. Madden sets and delivers. High, 1-1. Trying to listen to what the coach is telling him, but I couldn't hear him. Strike 2. Good fastball. 1-2. Coach Brax was telling Steve to throw the 3rd strike right now. Get that 2nd out, the runner on 1st. Swinging strike, foul back. Good pitch by Madden. Pushing, looking, encouraging the fastball out of Madden right now. Runner takes a short lead off of 1st. Priscilla waits the pitch low. Nice job by Spencer, kicking out to grab it. Two and 2. Soft toss over to 1st to keep Sylvia honest.
Good, you hit her.
2-2. Stevie Madden on the mound. Green Wave defense ready to react. Ball hit to right field. Donovan on his horse gets it deep out there, but gets the 2nd out. throws it and keeps the runner at first base. Nice job by Drew Donovan tracking that one down. And it'll bring up the number 1 batter, Ryan Nolan, coach's son, stepping up. He's 1 for 3. Coach Praxis coming out to the mound and talk to his team with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. What a game this has been. Just kind of one big chess game. Now it comes down to a sophomore, the coach's son, second baseman.
Joe, 1 step back. Ryan.
Coach Praxis telling his outfield to adjust.
Check it.
That's a strike. Yes, it is. Strike 1. Hitter went around. 0-1 the count here. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th, Green Wave up 3-2. Ball 1.
Right at it, Steven. Right at it. We want this guy here.
Runner still on first. Madden delivers. Outside, 2-1. 3-2 the Green Wave lead. 2-1 is the count. Runner on first. Steve Madden on the mound with a 3-2 lead. 2 outs here in the 7th inning. Runner on first. Madden getting ready to set the pitch. Outside, 3-1. Ryan Nolan, the batter, with a 3-1 count. Green Wave, 1 pitch away. And you're going to walk him, put a runner on first and second here. And bring up the number 2 batter, Ryan Marano, who's 2 for 3 on the day. 1 run ties it. He's gone up the middle for a single and to right center for a double. Strike 1 for Madden. 2 runners on, 2 outs. 7th inning, 3-2 Green Wave. Madden looks into Merrick. Timeout called. All right, so let's reset the table again. 2 runners on, 3-2 Green Wave lead, bottom of the 7th with 2 outs. Ball from Madden.
On top.
Green Wave a 1 out away, and the Blackhawks a 1 run from a tie. Throws it high. Ball 2. Madden got to throw a strike. Marano waiting for one. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. There's a strike. Brings some life into the Green Wave D. Two and 1. 2-1 the count. 2 runners on. Bottom of the 7th. Green Wave up 3-2 with 2 outs. Strike. And the Green Wave. Sorry, it was a strikeout there. The Green Wave take the victory from the Blackhawks. A 3-2 win. A total team effort by the Green Wave. And they'll move on to the next round of the MIAA Division IV playoffs. Congratulations to Coach Praxis and the Abington Green Wave. Unbelievable game. Well, good pitching there from Johnny Sellon, and then Madden coming in relief, doing what had to be done. Some timely hitting by the Green Wave, some outstanding defense. Outfield doing a great job, just tracking down some fly balls. And kudos to the Green Wave. I mean, that was just a great team victory against a really solid Blackhawks team here on their home field. And the Green Wave will move on. We'll have to check the brackets and see where they play next. But they're going to be happy to be moving on. Most likely playing Amesbury, which I believe is the number 1 seed, or 2. And, well, that's why we play these games. Great game by the Green Wave, posing for a team photo from Bill Marquardt, who's everywhere, documenting this Green Wave history. My name is Sean Riley. That was Liam Murphy. That is Ryan Tobin. And the Green Wave are victorious here in the round of 16. They'll move on to the round of 8. And we will continue to play on with the boys with the green and white. So stay tuned for more Abington baseball action and Abington softball action in the coming days. Thanks again to Liam Murphy. We'll see you at the next game with Green Wave Baseball.